All right, Brother Acts Feminine. Dear Billy Boyo, relatively new fan here. I love your material, and I hope to see you live one day. Well, thank you. Before I start, I want to say that I don't care if my brother is gay. To each his own is my motto. Okay, now for the backstory. There you go. That's what I do. You've given yourself credibility because you said that you're a good person. All right, I'm 17, about to be a senior in high school. My brother is 11 and is about to start middle school. I feel like other kids will view him as an easy target for a few reasons. First, he doesn't have many guy friends, and he hangs out with a lot of ladies. Second, I try to do masculine things with him. I play baseball, so I always ask him to play catch with me, and I even offer to teach him how to play the sport. He usually says no. When I try to do any sort of physical activity with him, he rejects my requests and just does his own thing. Third, his body language is quite feminine. He sits like a girl, talks like a girl, and moves his hands like a girl. You know what I'm saying, and the thing that ladies and gay guys do with their hands. Oh, you know what I'm saying? The thing that ladies and gay guys do with their hands when they talk. My gut tells me to sit down and have a talk with him, but I don't want to come off too blunt and hurt his feelings. Then again, that could be what he needs. I think if I tell him what I'm thinking, he'll just blow it off. Just like me, he's very hot-headed. Sorry about the hyphen. I personally blame his behavior on the pussification of society over the past few years and the very progressive environment of modern-day schooling. He's a good kid, and he's got a good head on his shoulders, so I'm not worried about anything else. I'm just looking out for him. I don't want any dickheads messing with him. I used to get bullied, so I know how it feels. What do you think? Thanks for your help, and go fuck yourself. All right, I think you're 17, and I think you love your brother, and you're trying to protect him. Here's the deal, dude. I mean, your brother is who your brother is. You got to accept that. And I don't know how you handle the bullying thing, which is what I really think is what you see when you look at your brother is like, this kid's going to get the shit kicked out of him. Which is, sad to say, hopefully not as much as when I was coming up. But yeah, it's a legit concern. But I don't think you listen, people are born how they're born. Okay. I don't know if this kid's gay or not. I don't know what, but if he doesn't want to play catch, he doesn't want to play catch. And if he's hot-headed, he said he's a smart kid. He's hot-headed. He knows what he wants. So just let him be himself. And you support him, and there's no reason why this kid, he doesn't like to do physical shit. I was going to say, take him down to a dojo, teach him how to fuck somebody up. And the fact that he is effeminate, if he goes and fucks somebody up, that's going to be humiliating for the other person, and then nobody else is going to want to fuck with him because they don't want to get beat up by him. Bruce Lee used to do that. I read this book. He used to walk around, and he would act all effeminate, and then these guys would come up and fuck with him, and then he would kick the shit out of him. People ask him, well, why would you do that? He said, well, if I just walked up like a regular dude, they got their ass kicked, they could get over it. But if, they thought they got their ass kicked by a sissy, it stays with them. And unfortunately, that is something with guys. If people were more progressive or whatever the fucking word is, they wouldn't think that, and they'd just be like, well, it doesn't make a difference if you're effeminate or masculine. If you can fucking throw hands over there with a couple of feetsies, I can accept the loss. I would just, if anything, I would try to have a closer relationship with my younger brother. And I would ask him how his days are going, and I would just literally ask him, is anybody at school fucking with you or whatever? And if they are, I don't know. I would go down and have a fucking talk. I don't know if you could do that. I don't know what to do. But that as an older brother, that would kill me, knowing that somebody could be fucking with my younger brother. So I think you come from a good place. Your ideas of, how to cure him of that are understandable because you're 17. I don't think it's society's fault. I just think that's just how he's born. And I think if you accept it, he will accept it. And he'll keep a good feeling about himself. But unfortunately, the bullying is going to come, and he's going to have to learn how to stick up for himself. I mean, that's just the truth of it. And there's all kinds of things that you could do that I'm not allowed to say on the podcast as far as what he could do in those moments, because somehow I become this fucking bad person. But I'm just going to tell a random story here. I remember the late Charlie Murphy, rest his soul. He told me to do what to do if you ever go to jail. And I just remember he was like, you know, not that I could still survive. He was just like, yo, this is what you do. He goes, the first motherfucker that steps to you, he goes, you just turn into a wild animal, frothing at the mouth, and you just fucking swing for the fences. And everybody, you know, what I'm oversimplifying what the fuck he said. And, you know, that's just a story he told me. That has nothing to do with what I just fucking read. Okay, I want to do that so I stay free and clear. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. All right, let him be who he is. And, you know, I would watch some MMA events with him, and maybe he'll want to learn how to fucking do it. I don't know. Because I watched some cool videos of some kids that were way out of their own weight class. This one fucking kid fucked this kid up, jumped up, put him in a fucking armbar. This kid didn't even know what the fuck to do. Maybe that you can help him out with that. But, yeah, I would let go of all that other shit that you're going to fucking... I mean, if like... You're who you are. I mean, if somebody went you go out in the driveway and to learn how to twirl a baton, you just would still be you, but you'd know how to twirl a baton. I don't think it would change how you walked or behaved or who you hung out with. You're wired how you're wired. All right. Girlfriend wants to move back to her home. That's like those fucking people that, you know, they would try to cure gay people. You know, they think that they like it's like they have the mumps or something.